Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And a Virginia Beach first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
He'll look to throw. This one caught by Felton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Mike, let's go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
His kick is good. And the Elks will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuck on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Elks offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year.
18 Cardinal.
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. And that will be a first down.
1st and 10
On
at
the
the
ready.
40-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. Ty Belton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Rush. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
From
and
29, here's 2nd and 4. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd down, they need 5.
It's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. No issues there. This one is good. And And the visitors will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Elta offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It's 3rd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-all is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Back to the air one more time. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
That'll be intercepted. And the Tigers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Khalid Hudson.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Throwing now from the gun. The throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Elks will take a 6-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Tigers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Elks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The throw on the move is caught. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 26-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I will be right back after this.
Got it. Ready?
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Back. Yep.
Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. The Elks getting set to punt.
It's 4th down.
fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a designed run. He takes off. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Contact up front. Can they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Elks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame them for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On comes the punter now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Tigers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. we head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Tigers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
And a Sacramento first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Elks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Time for a punt for the Elks. Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Tigers offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to establish some tempo as we start this one with 1st and 10. On the run to the right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
A loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw, moving to his right. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground, and he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. The Tigers line up for the punt. some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Elks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Tigers offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Elks offense ready to take over once more. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
Get it. 70 line. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Jordan Hurts in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, come on. Set. Let's go.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 19.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Tigers offense make their way out to take over once more. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a handoff, running right.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one caught by Bud Mean. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Sacramento.
Now a run. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
36-yard line. A gain of 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Elks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
Here we go.
Not much there. maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. It's a touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
The first down pass. Complete to number 80.
Second and 10.
On the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And now the defense is going to take their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. We'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They'll come up for second and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's third and 6. They'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good for a Sacramento first down. First and goal at the
He'll run, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Tie game, fourth quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on first and goal.
They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll stick to the ground, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guy...
Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Recovered by the kicking team.
Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
So it's a win for our visitors. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.